So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
0-2.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Trey Turner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One out, bases empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 strikes.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Blue. Things.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What? Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. The line of the pitch. Wheeler, 33 years old. And he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Stott over to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Juan Soto down. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one's gone. A gigantic blast. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. And it one-hops the wall. The throw in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Foul ball there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open.
That's a laser base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Rizzo on second. Stanton at first. One gone. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Two on, two outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one 95 to finish him off.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Berg. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings go along.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Phils down by a pair here at the top of the second. Well struck left field, back there. Out of here. A 2-run homer, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and that one hammered. Soto moving back for it. It's a bomb.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's a big power threat. Kyle swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. Swung on, belted. That's carrying. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Has some trouble with it. He gets to the bag in time, and they do get the out. Bottom of the second, and now Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin.
Wheeler back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there to the warning track, makes the catch. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Rojas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one lifted to left. Marsh should have this one. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Back in the Bronx, on to the third inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No outs. Runner on second. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 7-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat. And it's been pretty rewarding for them.
Real Mucho now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Rizzo. And Real Muto is out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Hit hard, that gets through. And that extends the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Bounce to third. Jazz tosses to first, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's really baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
And the right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Judge out of the play.
Fastball glued right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Rizzo now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 5. Back in the Bronx, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. High fly ball down the left field line. Verdugo ranging after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a foul ball. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
Harper at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. This one popped up. Torres under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. A gigantic blast. And they're chipping away. It's 7-3. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Chisholm swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Volpe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Wells now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up. Harper has a beat on it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
And now it's going to be Alex Verdugo. In the air to left down the line. Marsh makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now 7-3. Back now in the Bronx. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Judge makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the 3rd baseman.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Bryson Stock will hit next. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Throw to first, safe. And at first, JT Real Muto stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one out front that time. Stop off of first with two away. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around third. Safe. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Rip, but it curls foul. Runner at second, two down. And we're at the top of the fifth. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back on it. And that one is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Fought off foul. Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stay disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 10-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in New York, bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
So man aboard, and now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jose Alvarado.
Now, compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
The Phillies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Late with the swing there.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. So he blasts one out the other way. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-5.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now the 0-1. Bounce to the right. And foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard hit, right side. Rizzo out of the play. now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Center field. Rojas under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And they've doubled things up now. Back for more from the Bronx. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Trey Turner. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Bryce Harper to the plate. That one fouled off.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-5.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct...
And here comes the Yankees manager. Is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to the left. Volpe throws it to first in town. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly to the bottom of the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Digging in, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. The 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Marsh makes the grab on the run. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. That is the inning. The Yanks lead 1, and they still trail by 7. Back at Yankee Stadium, new inning getting started, and now it is JT Realmuto.
0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the righty deals. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. And Real Muto is out. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Kicks and deals. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Rojas now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Torres under this one. Brings it in for the third out. Back here in New York, bottom of the 7th. Here's Gleyber Torres. As the lefty gets to work. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle.
Line drive, base hit. In quickly to short, but now runners at the corners to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't come.
Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they close the gap. It's 12-8. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Stott over to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Fought off foul. The Yankees looking to rally. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. 0-2 now. That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. A solo shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they inch closer. It's 12-9. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And he grounds one to the right side. Harper takes it himself, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 rounds ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Foul ball there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down anytime.
Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Trey Turner now. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. It's still a... And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Labor swings, drives one. And forget it. A 2-run shot. It's 12-11. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Soto swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Judge at the dish now. He's homered twice so far in this one, singing. Can he make it 3?
Well, he's done it before, Boog, and the first time Judge hit 3 home runs in the same game was in 2023. He did it twice in the span of a month. If anyone can do it again, it's this guy right here.
Judge out on the play. And there's 2 down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Stanton now. Stanton swings. Crushes one. Out to left. Pulls it in on the warning track. Gleyber Torres with the big fly for New York. And the home team, Major League Baseball, on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. The throw into second. In safely with a double. His second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
No ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here at the top of the 9th. Takes it himself. Now one gone in the 9th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Judge snags it for the second out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Left field, way back there. That's back. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 15-11. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around third. To second, and he's safe.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Trey Turner with a chance now. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London? 0-2 now. and it stays fair. Schwarber coming home. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're dialed into the show. Alvarado back to work. That went back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 11.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And a foul ball, third base side. Up the middle, and that squirts through. Jazz on his horse coming around third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
That's 3 singles in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Rojas under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Boom. Over to second. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
Tons of offense in this one for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game.
from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And today's starter, Garrett Cole.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And that's the first out.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023, and for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award.
One out, base is empty. That one ripped. That's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30. And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And that one ripped to left, and that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. The pitch. That one fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Righty to the plate. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And Gleyber Torres retired. And there's one away. Watch Soto now.
The right fielder. Soto.
And first offering is fouled off.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
And there's a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's back there. See you later. He circles the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Aaron Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Strike.
Tied up here in the early going. And Judge spoils that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Stop. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And lines out to third.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
JT Real Muto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's just foul. Stop. Takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Philly tied 1-1. Back in the Bronx, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch. And there's a base hit. Now a long throw to first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On a line, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Double play ball to second. Over to Trevor for 1. Over to first. Safe. Labor Torres up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 on, 2 outs.
foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Righty delivers. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Marsh makes the catch in and go. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
The Yanks up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And we're level. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with.
And now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Turner. And he'll make it into third with a triple. And now here is Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You're ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Turner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. But the go-ahead run comes in to score. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Out towards left center. Judge sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies. As we go to the last of the third. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. In the air, left side. Marsh drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to walk that one back, no doubt.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground, and it goes just foul. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. In the air, right center. This is matched way back and foul. He sends one out the opposite way, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
The sun rises, and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. The designated
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Baseball is on the show. Start of the 4th, and now it's Alec Bohm. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Volpe has this one sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air, right field. Soto going after it. Drops into the glove. And that. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Clay Holmes. Holmes, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's to third. Boom. Tosses across the first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. The pitch. In the air, right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Now at the plate, Austin Wells.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 0-2. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs with a runner at third. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ready now for the 5th inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but with great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to first. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Line drive. Come on.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Marsh round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 4-3. Here comes Schwarber around third. And he'll make it all the way around to score. So a terrible throw in from the outfield, and it ends up a Little League home run. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Harper now. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that.
Steps on the bag for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's 0-1.
Two outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. It's 6-3. Judge hustles it back in, and the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front.
Judge pulls it down, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the fifth. The Phillies 6, and the Yankees 3. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here is Gleyber Torres. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Now back, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, Singley, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And that is that. One left for the Yankees, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. All set for the top of the sixth. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the air, out towards Left center, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. JT Real Muto steps in. Fouled off left side. And he deals. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball. Real Muto over at first with one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a base hit knocks in a run. First and second, two down. Here's Trey Turner. This to third. Holmes whips it to first on the run. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
You're balls, one strike.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slot. Phillies 7, and the Yankees 3. Back in New York, bottom of the 6. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Down to third baseman, Clay Holmes. Here comes the skipper. Won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Now on the bump, Orion Kerkering.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Castellanos ranging back. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Late swing, fouled off. And it's second. That one the other way. Nice grab. We go to the top of the seventh. And now, Nick Castellanos. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And here comes the is done in this one. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Throws to first, and it's a 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now it's Juan Soto. The Yankees looking to rally. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Kerkering, a 6'2" righty, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. His second home run of the game. It's 7-7. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And the 0-2.
stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The other way. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And it's second. On the ground, out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make...
Off-balance speed, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Austin Wells now at the plate. Smoked on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in New York, and up to the plate is JT Real Muto. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. He powers that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 8-7. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That's towards center. Judge flashes the leather on the running catch. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He was late there. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. And we're at the top of the eighth. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. And we're back on to the bottom of the eighth. And now Alex Verdugo. Kirkering back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That should get the dugout going. It's 8-8. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Gleyber Torres. In the air, out towards right center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy with light tower power. This to center field. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They take the lead. It's 9-8. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is back. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 10-8.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And foul ball. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And it's through for a hit. Here's the third baseman, Clay Holmes. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance come. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Trey Turner. Tommy Canley on the pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the righty deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one ripped, but foul.
Everyone here understands just how quickly.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Banks off the wall. Here comes the throw. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result. Really important at bat coming up now.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it's gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep. Second home run of the inning for him. And they take the lead. It's 11-10.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Stepping in, Alec Bohm. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined.
My scorecard was ugly for that series.
This one in the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. That one hammered center field. Judge going back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens that, you know, I get this.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Team down to run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
Over to stop for 1. Over to first, safe.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Oh, this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Another homer. And they will walk it off. And a final score, 12-11. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.
and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Now, your 2024 Texas Rangers.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 1 out now. Bo Bichette up to the dish. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw. He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Out to center. Tavares makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? deGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Simeon, toss over to first. That's out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Globe Life Field. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
In the air, left field. And there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support. They'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And Seager is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. And a ground ball to first. Oh, he gloves it, and very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back in Arlington, second inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. 1 out in second. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And a foul ball. DeGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Taveras snags it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Rolls across the diamond. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Adolis Garcia. But it's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. So now here's the DH, Josh Smith.
Designated hitter.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Josh Young. Line drive. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Nathaniel Lowe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Here's the 0-2. High in the air, out to right. Springer has a beat on it, and that is that. Texas plates 2 on the homer, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That one the other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Young tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that's the third out. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scored triple. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, here's Leody Taveras. This one in the air. One down. Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Texas, Marcus Semien. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Boog, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs and 826 OPS and 29 home runs. On top of all that, his Rangers won the World Series.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the air to left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. Muscle to center field, and they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Texas extends the lead with the solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 into the show. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. DeGrom back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Heim has room, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Semien to first.
He's out.
They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. 3 go the Blue Jays, and they still trail it here 3-1. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3. And he's there at third with a triple.
Back-to-back base hits. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's one down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Barker snags it. 2 away down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. RBI triple for the Rangers this inning. It's now a baseball on the show. Back in Arlington, and here is Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, these Blue Jays,